this one. I'll do this. There we go. This place. And then this one will be the mini map. Here.
Monsters.
All right. Maybe like this.
Yep. Looks like everybody's got a nice spread out start.
Yep. Feel free to start commentary. I'm setting up all the overlays because I started fresh.
I like how the Cactar backpack looks completely flat if you're looking at it from the side. That's pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Where did that go? Whatever. Everybody's quickly finding their first few materia. It's gonna be interesting the day that you can ban out the melee action or like certain button presses instead.
Yep.
That's gonna be crazy. Noticing pretty much everybody's gone Dragoon.
Yeah, that was weird. I saw that in the but it's probably to drain the MP is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean that's an excellent source. That Dragon's Eye are getting that little bit of damage, plus you get the marker on people too. Chest with only 20 Jill in it. Age is getting some poor luck. Has managed to get all 3 spells though already in a Roga. I can see there. You can just barely see a little purple line underneath that. That is really hard to see on my screen. Cosmo as well, but he's got Firaga, and we've already know full well how nasty Cosmo is with Firagas. Sticking with the ninja, of course. Zenith still hasn't been able to find an arrow yet. That's unfortunate. Talk about poor luck, though.
Oh, so let's talk about that real quick. Now that I'm all set up. I mean, Earth, Wind, and Fire. The
Earth, Wind, and...
Materia is fire, arrow, and gravity. So let's see how this combination is going to come into play as we move through the match.
Interestingly, on the flip side, Yenvon hasn't found a gravity yet. Now, Zenith not finding arrow isn't nearly as bad, or, doesn't leave as big a hole in his gameplay, mostly because he has the jump ability. So, you did, of course, bring the sorcerer to the materia battle. Not that I blame him. So we'll see if that lack of mobility ends up fighting him at the end. Grant is going to have the extra MP recovery. So that is going to be a... Oh! The swimsuits are here.
Yes, the swimsuits are here.
That's interesting. So you could pick up a pink swimsuit.
Yeah, the swimsuits are fine. If they're on the map, they're fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's luck of the draw at that point. Cat's Bell can help you recoup those little bit of health during the game. Talisman, of course, is going to be invaluable in a match like this.
Yeah, Talisman would be a very nice swimsuit to get.
Shame there's no fire ring effect. That would have been great. Cat's Bell, Fortune Ring, and Talisman effect pretty much only be the only ones that matter. Oh, there's a mapping pin effect too, isn't there?
I don't recall.
I forget. I can't remember what they all are at the top of my head.
I haven't played any standard, so I don't know any of the swimsuit stuff.
I played enough just to get all of those done. It forces you to play 20 games, makes your changes to at least 20 games per game. Ooh, Yenvon visiting the locker, getting the Talisman effect, as we were just saying. That's going to be a massive advantage going into these fights. You get to keep that for 300 health. Full bar of health that he can recover and still keep that extra 30% MP vision. And on a Dragoon, too, it's going to be... Oh, more XP. We do get up to level 2 now, I see. So that'll probably take up to level 3, especially with the zone close up soon. This is Cosmos G. Hello. Found a reason to get out of follow cam for a second. That looks very nice. I was thinking that's the new summertime feed.
That is. I really like that one.
That looks great. Also, perfect timing for that lag spike, I must say. So, I can't say I'm surprised. We all know how bloodthirsty Cos.
Oh yeah, Warrior Light makes a very good point in the chat room there. They all give minus 50 to the 50% damage to the hazard zone as well. So that could come into play too.
Especially going into the end of the zone when everybody's run out of mana and not quite able to kill everybody because they already ran through those fires. Yinvan's going to have a huge advantage. Ooh, speaking of, we might have our first confrontation right here. Each other. Irlungus did get the honk, so he sees Yinvan flying down. Yinvan does have that talisman effect, remember. I think Irlingus sees that and is just going to pass this fight on by. It's not a really advantageous fight.
Irlingus is zooming right by. Didn't even stop. Didn't even hesitate.
You know what? It's only fair that if we can deactivate chocobos, we should be able to deactivate vehicles too.
They said that like, that is on the way eventually.
Okay.
It's in the
okay. Like I know they've been slowly rolling out. I know they've been slowly rolling out the functions one by one, so that's in line with their pattern so far. Cosmo's doing a really good job of getting his levels up, by the way.
I think that's going to be the key to this. Is making sure you have enough health to withstand the Materia burst potential.
More importantly than the health, every 3 levels you get an extra bar of mana.
That's it's even more important.
So you can see this right here. Eolingus only has 7 bars of mana. 8 bars of mana? Yeah. And if we go over to... Someone's gonna have... Anyways, you start with 7 bars of mana. You get your 8 bar pretty fast. Speaking of, I'm interrupting my stuff because Cosmo has just found his first fight. That fireball flying high over Eolingus with the second follow-up fireball hitting the mark. Eolingus is doing a really good job of using that wall to be able to dodge all of those hits, and the last-second arrow getting him up out of range from Cosmo. Throwing down a fire and utilizing that Dragoon Glide. It's going to be a great tool for keeping him alive in these confrontations here, especially because he has the jump.
Yeah, especially with no follow-up from a gun. Oh, but then the fireball while he's going up the wall!
Yeah. Yes. Oh, Cosmo missed the blade shift as well. Because Irlingus was climbing up that wall, he didn't get knocked back. If that was a thing, that would have been it for him. The Dragoon Glide getting him out of danger once more. Cosmo just coming up short on that one. I am shocked that fireball didn't hit. It looks like Cosmo's going to have to pull away now as he's probably run out of mana and is not able to continue this fight. 2 mana bars left. Yeah, I wouldn't want to continue that at that point either. Not trying to land the gravity for the insured fire, but didn't really get the opportunity for that either. Irlingus doing a wonderful job using his Dragoon Glide to keep himself airborne and out of range as much as possible, but immediately he's beset by Yinvan. We all know how hungry Yinvan is for the kill, too, so he's going to be chasing this fight for forever. Yinvan also on the Dragoon is going to be able to keep up with him easier, but with the Talisman giving him the advantage right here. Ooh, hitting him with a beautiful Firaga as I'm talking. The Talisman is going to be a huge advantage. He's going to be able to keep on the chase much easier. Ooh, a second fireball cleaning it up. Very well aimed. Yinvan taking first blood.
We were just saying, Yinvan's going to go for the kill, and we all know that Yinvan definitely has fireball practice, and we see it on display there. Lands 2 very clean fireballs for the kill.
Absolutely, and I'm sure Cosmo don't let me down here. Yeah, you can see Cosmo's got 9. No, he doesn't have it yet. 1 more level, and the Cosmo will have 9 bars of mana. And when he gets up to level 10, he'll get his 10th bar. Or however much it is. But you end up getting 3 bars of mana as you level up.
We do see, who is this? Edu on the Sorcerer taking the trance. Let's see if that comes into effect later on in the matchup here.
3 spells, you gotta love it. Zenith's getting an advantage with having pink suit as well. So we have Yenvon and Zenith with the Talos effect.
Two people getting close to each other here. This is Edu and Zenith.
Eiju and Zenith. Ooh, Eiju's got the cat spell effect. That's going to be very nice. Really great at cat spell. Zenith is going to chase after the kill, hopping down off, up, takes the high ground, takes the sorcerer. Ooh, Zenith caught by that last fireball accidentally runs into that. The jump takes him back up into the air, and he glides up over onto the rooftop. He's taking the high ground against the sorcerer, and it's going to be really hard to get this awful. As soon as he climbs up that jump, reminding me he's going to come down and chase down after him. His fireball just hits the awning on that building, unfortunately, so it's not going to be able to clean it up. That one going just wide. Eiju trying to return fire now at this point. We're probably going to see that trance popping before too much longer. Ooh, a gravity popping down in between them. That's going to limit Iju's mobility somewhat. Zenith is choosing not to pop a potion at this point. He's going to be running out of mana pretty soon. The Talisman effect is going to be helpful, but Eiju has trance and is going to be able to keep in the fight much, much longer at this stage. Yeah, it looks like Eiju's going to want to back off away from this one. I wonder how much did Eiju... Zenith... Yeah, Zenith had an empty bar of mana. So Eiju could have popped trance and had a massive advantage right there. Even though he was out of mana as well. Maybe he's trying to hold onto it, wary of the third party. But at this point, Yenvon and Cosma have both wanted to the other side of the map. The objectives are both on the opposite side of the map. It's high chance they're alone right now. Perhaps his cooldown was still on. Now that it's come off of cooldown, he's going to be looking to try and take this fight again. I'm assuming Trance, again, is going to be huge advantage if neither of them have mana right now.
Well,
Eiju getting arrive into the safety zone first, and there goes the Trance.
I was just gonna say maybe we know Edu has experience on the sorcerer, so maybe it was just a matter of saving the trance for the right fight.
I don't think that was the right fight though. Zenith had consumed his jump earlier, and you saw right there. Zenith saw that trance go up, immediately dip out. He doesn't have to stick around for this at all. Eiju is going to try to chase this down. He doesn't really have a choice. He's pop his trance. He needs to utilize it.
And Zenith knows that as well. Zenith is just waiting out the trance.
Surprised he didn't want to take that fight over there. Zenith has to try to get away a little bit faster than that, but using the last bit of his mana for that fire. Save that to use an arrow to get out of the way faster. He's just going to be chased by Eiju's fire. Ooh, down goes the trance. That gravity was a bit far away. Ooh, Cosma has arrived, attracted by the sound of fireballs. Eiju is out of trance, out of mana. Zenith, now that he's got a distraction, is going to be able to... He seems to realize that he's got no mana, and isn't too concerned about it. He's just going to leisurely chase this kill down.
Cosma gets hooked into gravity for a second there, though, but he's managed to get out before anybody can capitalize.
Yeah, he jumped over that just to get it out of the way.
No, he was in it for a second.
Beautifully around the corner.
Yeah, he was
beautiful catch around the corner.
He got caught in it. I don't think he saw it, but he was able to escape out of it real quick. He might have been trying to trigger it on purpose, though. But then we just see Cosma very clean with that fireball to finish off for the kill there.
Looks like he's got the cat spell effects, too. And off they go. Cosma is max level. Zenith is not. Yenvon is as well, and you can see right here. Yenvon has 9 bars of mana. Cosma has 9 bars of mana. Zenith only has 8. That Talisman effect is going to help him in the long run, but just straight up having 1 less bar of mana is kind of a fatal disadvantage for a game mode like this.
Yeah, it's all about... I mean, it is going to definitely be about the MP and to a lesser effect, the health.
Yeah. Obviously, if you die, that's it, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's also going to come down to you have to hit the spell, so...
Yep. Running out of MP is as good as running dead. He's even taking advantage of opening these chests. Chests give you a little bit of XP every single open. And fortunately, he's got 3 levels to catch up before he gets that last bar of mana. He's been fighting for most of the game, so he hasn't been able to farm as effectively as the other two, who have gotten close to each other now. Yenvan is sliding down onto Cosma, smacks him off the wall with a cheeky fire. As Cosma is gloating standing on the wall. He does get around the corner before any more harm is done, popping a quick potion to heal his wounds. Yenvan had an opening to get the fire over there, but he does do the jump so he can get the angle from above. Cosma is waiting patiently to see where Yenvan is going to land, waiting to pick that exact moment to throw the fire. But since Yenvan was climbing over, he didn't get knocked back. He does get knocked back to the following hit. Yenvan gets a beautiful contact with that arrow. That well timed. Zenith almost catching Yenvan on the rotate out. Excuse me. Thought I saw his robes. Oh, Cosmo. Ooh. Dude, very, very nasty. Ooh, that one was really, really close. Yenvan not quite able to connect with that gravity, but both of them having to take the time to peel off from each other at the moment as they're running very low on mana. Cosmo, yeah, just about to get his last bar of mana back. Zima's sitting pretty on about half a bar.
Yenvan went for the gravity there over the fire. He had enough MP for either a gravity or two fires, and he went for the gravity. Because he wouldn't have been able to follow it up either.
Thinking. Like, I could have used it and then walked away, but...
There we go, another engage right here.
Zenith's giving him a nice kiss. Cosmo hopping off so that he does... He is doing an amazing job of picking exactly the right... motionless until then to try and bait out as much mana as he can. Up goes a fire again. Trying to knock Cosmo off of that pipe. He's going to have a really nice advantage sitting up here. Yenvan this time getting the luxury of the opportunity of sitting back in a way out of the limelight to recover some mana, but instead choosing to jump right out into the open to try and take a fight, forcing Zenith to want to relocate over to these silos. Looks like we're going to have a moment of luxury here as we're going to have everybody taunting at each other as we're waiting for MP to regen. Nobody really wants to take a fight until all their MP comes back.
And that's what it is right now, is everybody really wants MP. No one has enough to fight because, oh, there we go. There's a fireball going across.
Yeah, thankfully Zenith has the talisman effect, and he had the advantage. Actually, that miss means that Yenvan has the advantage now. Very slight advantage. Oh, Zenith is looking to try and harass with some further fireballs. The zone, interestingly enough, barely moved. So we're left in the exact same situation as we were in before. Cosma.
Oh!
Yeah, and following through.
I thought that fireball was going to hit.
Yeah, thought that was going to hit too. He's trying. Just a little short on that one. It's harder to throw it over the railing there.
Oh, Yenvan!
Yenvan almost hit that one. We're having a very interesting... I can only call it a mortar fight at this point. This is a pretty decent distance away from
This is a game of worms right here.
Oh!
That was a nice one off the high jump.
Cosmo, out of the backflip. Even Cosmo was impressed with that one. Good shot, he says. Position. Cosmo using that blade shift to get over really, really quickly. He has saved all of his mana thus far, so he's about to have a full bar of mana for taking these confrontations. Zenith has used, what was that, a good dozen fireballs or so?
Yenvan was not able to fly across. Yenvan's down low now.
Having the low ground is going to be fatal, but he's got that wall. Cosmo playing it as patiently as possible because he sees he has the mana disadvantage since they both have the talisman swimwear. So he's trying to hopefully bait each other. Come to a very interesting stalemate once more. Cosmo takes advantage on this next zone since it's going to be going right up to him basically. Yenvan taking up the jump to fly and land just underneath Zenith. With this awkward of an angle, he's not going to be able to land a fireball. Unless he goes to the very edge of it and tries to land it right there in the corner. Like, come right here and then jump up, land it right there. But it doesn't look like he wants to try.
Here we go. Here comes
Up
the
to
gas.
the training zone.
Cosmo,
Yenvan did just jump.
Cosmo tried to poke a little bit.
Not quite able to get it. Cosmo knows he's got the complete advantage right now. He's got a full bar of mana minus that one. And zone advantage. But it doesn't look like he's going to try to pressure it too much. We're going to be waiting for most of the action on the final close-in.
Which should, I believe, is the next one after this one.
Yes. Ooh, Zenith takes the height advantage. Throws that fire just wide. Oh, Cosmo hopped on that bike real quick. Be interesting to see somebody get ran over final circle.
That would be very interesting. We saw Erlinga try to do that in the melee only. There we go. Now we got some action.
Ooh. Yep, Yenvan gets a very nice connection on Cosmo, who is doing a very good job hopping over these fireballs, but you can't hop over every single one of them. Zenith tries throwing a couple to take advantage of his height. Yenvan getting up to a very nice high ground as Cosmo just dances around between the both of them. Looks like he's going to just walk over to get control of the next zone, too.
Yenvan just found a very cheeky spot to land, and now he's flying out of it.
I'll say. He's going to choose to rotate on the outside of the circle. Cosmo climbing right over the wall, and Zenith gets a little bit of time to wait. Probably trying to look for somebody.
Ooh, that was a nice connect.
Connection on that. Ooh, I hear a potion go down. Cosmo backflipping off of the wall. Ooh, Zenith might as well. On him with landing that one. And Zenith. Oh, I thought Zenith got caught by the zone, but that was just because it's going to be closing in next zone. I forgot it does that. Ooh, it looks like Cosmo hit Yenvan with a beautiful arrow down there before they could fly up. Yenvan taking advantage. Possible blade shift not able to bring Cosmo. Zima taking advantage of the clown to try and land a fireball, but not managing to connect with a couple. Cosmo hopping off and not managing to land the connection themselves. This is just turning into a drunken bar fight at this point. Bottles are flying everywhere. There goes one wide. Cosmo making a very nice connection right there. Very nice follow-up as well to take Zenith down and out. Cosmo getting hit by the follow one as well. Taking up into the sky for another jump ball. Yenvan takes the first hit into the zone. Unfortunately, he's going down first. There's Cosmo. Victory once again. GG's.
Comes down to knocking him into the materia with the fireball. Very clean from Cosmo again.